Welcome, everyone. I'm excited to kick off today's presentation on comprehensive troubleshooting and management of Intune user-specific issues. We'll be exploring the key aspects of understanding policy scopes, user and device configurations, and effective remediation strategies. Over the next few slides, I'll guide you through practical approaches to resolve common challenges and optimize your Intune management. Let's get started and dive into how we can master these critical topics together. Let's take a closer look at the importance of understanding the difference between user context and device-level policies in Intune. Recognizing this distinction is crucial because it helps us identify the root cause of user-specific issues more efficiently. When troubleshooting, it's essential to determine whether the problem originates from user assignments, device configurations, or the scope of the policies applied. The behavior of Intune can vary significantly between users, primarily due to whether policies are set at the user level or the device level. User context policies are designed to apply settings and apps based on the individual user's identity and group memberships, meaning they follow the user across devices. On the other hand, device-level policies target the hardware itself, regardless of who is signed in. Understanding this distinction is key to effective troubleshooting and management. It helps us pinpoint where the issue might be coming from and tailor our approach accordingly. This awareness ultimately enables us to deliver a more seamless experience for users while maintaining control over device configurations. Let's go through some key takeaways for effective troubleshooting. First, it's crucial to start with a comprehensive approach to managing user-specific issues in Intune. This means reviewing policy assignments and device logs for any failures or conflicts that might be causing problems. These logs can give us valuable insights into what's happening behind the scenes. Next, we want to check the device status, including registration and compliance. Ensuring the device is properly registered and compliant helps us rule out device-related issues. Moving on, it's important to confirm that the user has the necessary Intune licenses and admin roles assigned. Without the right permissions, troubleshooting can become much more complicated. We also need to verify the user's group memberships. Correct group targeting ensures that policies are applied to the right users and devices. And finally, a very effective starting point is the Intune Admin Center's Troubleshooting Plus Support tool. It's designed to help quickly identify user-specific errors and streamline the troubleshooting process. By systematically reviewing these areas, we can more efficiently identify and resolve issues, keeping everything running smoothly. Let's take a closer look at the Troubleshooting and Support blade in Intune. This is a powerful starting point when you're trying to resolve user-specific issues. It offers comprehensive troubleshooting and management tools that help you identify problems quickly. For example, if a policy isn't applying correctly, you can use this blade to see exactly which policies failed and understand the reasons behind those failures. This enables targeted remediation, meaning you can focus your efforts precisely where they're needed, without guesswork. The tool provides detailed error codes and failure messages that are specific to a user or device, giving you clear insights into what's going wrong. Overall, the Troubleshooting Plus Support blade is an essential feature in the Intune Admin Center because it streamlines the troubleshooting process and helps you resolve issues efficiently. It really forms the foundation for effective support and management in your device environment. Now, let's talk about checking user group memberships. It's a crucial step in troubleshooting and managing user-specific issues in Intune. Misconfigured group memberships can really cause inconsistent policy application across users. So, it's important to ensure that users are assigned to the correct groups. When verifying, don't forget to consider nested groups and any exclusions that might prevent policies from being delivered properly. Remember, group memberships directly influence which policies a user receives, so if they're set up incorrectly, it can lead to inconsistent experiences. In summary, always double-check that users are in the right groups and understand how group structures can impact policy delivery. This step helps maintain a smooth and reliable management process across your organization. Now, let's talk about verifying user licensing and roles. These are really crucial for making sure policies are applied correctly and devices are managed smoothly. First, you want to check if the user has the necessary admin roles. These roles can impact how policies are deployed and how devices are managed. If a user lacks the proper roles, it could prevent certain actions or cause issues. Next, ensure that the user has an active Microsoft Intune license assigned to them. Without this license, policies and apps simply won't apply. So, confirming both the roles and the licensing status helps us avoid potential problems and ensures everything runs seamlessly. Remember, these verifications are key steps in troubleshooting user-specific issues and maintaining efficient device management. Let's start by confirming that the device is properly registered under the intended user's profile. This is a crucial first step because if the device isn't linked correctly, policies and settings won't apply as expected. Next, we need to verify the user profile itself. Sometimes, issues arise when there are multiple users on a single device or if the user-device association is incorrect. These situations can lead to inconsistent policy enforcement or access problems, so it's important to check for and resolve any such conflicts. Finally, we should investigate how the device is enrolled and linked to the user account. Understanding the enrollment process helps us identify potential misconfigurations or errors that could be causing issues. Ensuring the device is properly enrolled and associated with the right user is key to maintaining smooth management and troubleshooting. By thoroughly checking these aspects, registration, user profile accuracy, and enrollment, we can troubleshoot more effectively and ensure everything is aligned for optimal device management. Let's take a closer look at the device sign-up status. Ensuring that devices are properly signed up is crucial because devices that haven't completed this process won't receive the necessary user or device policies. This can lead to discrepancies, where users might not get the right configurations or permissions. It's important to look out for error codes or signs of sign-up failures, as these can prevent policies from being applied correctly. Identifying these issues early helps us troubleshoot effectively. One key step is confirming whether the device is successfully registered with Intune. If the device isn't registered properly, none of the policies will be enforced, and this can cause inconsistencies in the user experience. So always verify the registration status as part of your troubleshooting process. By doing this, you'll ensure devices are correctly enrolled and policies are applied seamlessly, keeping everything running smoothly in your environment. Now, let's talk about evaluating device compliance rules. It's crucial to check the compliance status of a device to make sure it meets all the necessary criteria for policy enforcement. This step helps us confirm that the device adheres to our security and management standards. If a device isn't compliant, policies might not apply correctly, and in some cases, apps could be blocked, which can disrupt the user experience. Ensuring policy enforcement is key to maintaining a secure environment. When a device passes the compliance check, we can be confident that our policies are being enforced effectively. On the other hand, non-compliance can lead to gaps in security, making it easier for threats to slip through. That's why enforcing security requirements through compliance policies is so important. These policies ensure critical security measures are in place, such as antivirus status, encryption, and multi-factor authentication. By regularly verifying compliance, we help protect our devices and data, keeping everything aligned with our overall security strategy. Let's talk about comprehensive troubleshooting and management of user-specific issues in Intune. One of the first steps is to review the main user setting on devices. It's essential to confirm that the main user is correctly assigned. This helps prevent problems where policies or apps might not work properly for secondary users on the same device. The importance of correct user assignment cannot be overstated. The device's primary user setting plays a significant role in how the device functions. It influences app installations, so the right apps get installed for the right user. It also affects BitLocker recovery keys, which are critical for device security and recovery. Understanding the impact of the primary user setting is key to effective management. If the primary user isn't set correctly, it can lead to issues with user-specific Intune functions. So, always double-check that this setting reflects the actual primary user. Doing so ensures that policies, apps, and security features work as intended, providing a smooth and secure experience for users. Now, let's talk about the importance of regularly reviewing and removing outdated device entries in Intune. By keeping our device list clean, we can prevent sign-up issues before they even happen. Outdated or duplicate registrations often cause conflicts, which can disrupt smooth operations and frustrate users. Maintaining a clean environment is crucial because old device registrations can block new devices from signing up properly. Plus, these outdated entries may create policy conflicts, making device management more complicated than it needs to be. Overall, staying on top of device cleanup is a simple yet effective way to ensure our systems run smoothly and efficiently. Let's take a closer look at the impact of misconfigured filters. Sometimes, these filters can silently block policy application for certain users without any obvious error messages. That's why it's crucial to check for conflicting filters or logic errors within your assignment rules. These conflicts can unintentionally exclude the intended targets, causing issues that are hard to detect at first glance. Next, we should verify that policies are assigned to the correct users and devices. Ensuring accurate assignment is fundamental to effective management. If policies aren't assigned properly, users might not receive the necessary configurations, leading to potential security or compliance gaps. Overall, paying attention to these filter and assignment details helps us troubleshoot more effectively and ensures that policies reach the right people, keeping our environment secure and managed smoothly. Now, let's talk about testing and validating your policy applicability rules. This is a crucial step to ensure everything functions smoothly. Testing helps us identify any gaps between what we intend the policies to do and what actually happens on the devices. It's all about catching issues early before they affect end users. Next, we want to review the profile status reports. These reports give us a clear view of whether the policies are applying as expected, allowing us to confirm everything is on track. And if we need to speed things up or troubleshoot further, we can use manual triggers in the Intune Admin Center. These triggers force a policy evaluation and deployment right away, so we don't have to wait for the scheduled updates. Overall, this process is about verifying that our policies are correctly applied and making adjustments as needed. It ties into the broader goal of managing devices efficiently and ensuring a seamless user experience. Now, on this final slide, we're focusing on how to identify and resolve conflicting policy settings within Intune. As we know, conflicts can happen when multiple policies try to control the same setting, leading to unpredictable behavior for users. To maintain a consistent experience, it's crucial to resolve these conflicts effectively. One key approach is to use Intune's built-in conflict detection tools. These tools help us find overlapping policies that might be causing issues. Once identified, we can decide whether to adjust the assignments, perhaps by targeting different user groups, or to consolidate policies so that they're more streamlined and less likely to conflict. Most importantly, understanding that conflicts arise when multiple policies attempt to configure the same setting differently is vital. Recognizing these situations allows us to troubleshoot more efficiently and ensure that our users have a seamless experience. By effectively managing these conflicts, we're supporting the overall goal of consistent device management and user satisfaction across our organization.